Mike Jones Beats.
Gorilla edibles. And hey, don't forget the milk. If they can't show you where they get their CMOS from, don't consume it. Little Baby detained in Paris. It seems he's not getting the same treatment as Jay-Z and Kanye.
Friday, July 9th, Friday. Don't miss it. Be here, be square. Go get ghosted. If you want to hear fluff, mumble shit, bullshit, don't even bother. If you want to hear old nigga trying to sound new, don't bother. If you want to hear the genuine article, just the MC that's a craftsman, then this is something you should fuck with. You know what I'm saying?
Fall in love with healing yourself. CBD. Healthy.
Somebody already got kicked. Dope. Somebody already got kicked. Dope.
Say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas niggas say the wrong thing and get thrown out the conversation. Throw up 2 fingers and tell them, please don't keep the drama waiting. Donate to the cause and hit the cash app. And if you ain't got it, them likes are free. Go and smash that. BBN, hit that with a hashtag. Sick with the content, come around and need a hazmat. Jack Frost, yeah, you dudes need to back off. He got the work around here, yeah, we all tip our hats off. Keep the same name, that's what you point for. But if you coming back in, put a 2.0. Big bags, and you asking what they heavy for. Foot and ass be going hella crazy with the petty wars. Good conversation, that's what we be really ready for. Conversation like being on the bottom of a heavy whore. Nah, why niggas be like that? I unsubscribe and tell them, yo, hey, I'll be right back. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing.
Yeah, bags. We just kicked that guy straight out the door. We don't got time for that. We hold those over here. What the fuck is that dude? Hold on, bro. Can we get bags in the chat? Y'all don't see it, but somebody got hit with bags. Can we get all the bags? BBN Jack Frost. What's up, party people? How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's having a beautiful day. Hey, yo, check this out. We got some things to talk about today. I want to be 100% clear and transparent. We are talking about Casanova 2 times and the situation, the case that he is involved in today. But as always, we talk about what the people want to talk about too. So when y'all bring up topics that I can address, not shit I don't know nothing about, we might also speak on those stuff. Or you can just tell me stuff because I don't know nothing about it. We can do that also. So how's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's having a beautiful morning because we're gonna have a beautiful day. With that being said, let's give appreciation to everybody that did a drop from yesterday, last night. And before we start the show, also I want to say thank you to everybody that's gonna do a drop this show. There is no YouTube content creator that doesn't need the support of their community through various different means. This is one of the means that a community can support a YouTube content creator, the channel and the content. So I definitely appreciate y'all. For the people, and this is not throwing shade at nobody. It's fucked up I gotta talk like this. And for the people who think that because I don't do everything that they want me to do, that I have a problem with them, I'm gonna say, do you do everything that somebody else wants you to do? Like, could people just be like, well, you know, you have to do what I tell you to do? Like, I don't understand. Anyway, with that being said, wow, I'm looking young as shit today. Is it the orange? Anyway, with that being said, let's get to the actual, let's call out these drops real quick from yesterday. Call out the drops that already happened today. And then do roll call and get to the effing shows. I hope everybody's having a beautiful morning. I'm having a good day, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell you one of the dopest things about staying at this hotel, though. Like, every time I go downstairs and I see people, like, they greet me. They always say hi. They always greet me happy with a smile. I'm just not used to shit like that. What up, OGK? Shout out to OGK Network. Shout out to Man O Mac. Shout out to world famous Peter Method. Shout out to Dog Soldier. Shout out to JR. Shout out to Dog Soldier again. Shout out to JR. Shout out to Smashville TV. Shout out to Dog Soldier again. Definitely appreciate you guys. You guys are all the best. And shout out to Foot in the Ass Entertainment and Mrs. Foot in the Ass Entertainment. I definitely appreciate y'all. I appreciate everyone. I appreciate when y'all like, comment, subscribe. Like, y'all have no idea how much I appreciate it. I'm sorry that I'm not going to be people, whatever the hell people want me to be, but you have no idea how much I appreciate the support that I get. You really don't. I'm just really not used to people caring. Shout out to Prince to Amir with the $12 drop. Definitely appreciate you, my brother. I'm not sure if we're gonna do the saloon this morning. I'm not sure if we're going to do the saloon this morning. We might do the saloon. Let's see how the show goes. I'm not sure. If we do decide to do the saloon, I'm going to backtrack and call all the drops out. With that being said, let's get to the show real quick because we about 4 or 5 minutes in. We 10 minutes in and we haven't even spoken on Casanova yet. Shout out to BBN Network. He says, good morning. Come in, take a seat, hit that like button, become a member, join the green team. Hit that link, become a member, join the green team. If you are part of the BBN gang, upgrade already. Become a freaking bag swinger. Like, how am I supposed to bring more stuff to the channel and stuff like that without support? Like, how am I supposed to make better content? How am I supposed to bring more things to the channel? How am I supposed to get shit done with no support? I'm not saying y'all not supporting. I'm just saying. Like, it's fucked up I gotta talk like this. Shout out to the business dropping all of them frosts. What up, New York Silver Stacker? How you doing? Salute. What up, Pico Slim? New York Silver Stacker has all the coffees over there if you needs one. What up, Pico Slim? He says, yo, this is my girl favorite song. Listen, riding in the work. Shout out to that. That's what's up. I don't know what to tell you. What up, Malik K? Happy to see you here this morning. My brother says, good morning, brother. What up to the few? Says, yeah. What up, Gloria Austin? Let me say something real quick regarding this Casanova 2 times thing. And this is crazy because this is why I keep trying to tell you. I get it. I mean, I could get paperwork and just read paperwork off to y'all and say whatever, right? I need to start doing that again. But I want to explain something. Why, when I say something, that is literally, usually what fucking happens. Listen. What up, 300? Listen. I told y'all that this was going to happen. Do y'all want to know what's going to happen next? I told y'all this was going to happen. I'm going to tell y'all when I told y'all this was going to happen. Remember when they first said, that one of the charges was the murder of the kid in Poughkeepsie? Remember when they first said that? I said, yo, what they're going to do is they're going to get that guy to plead out and then they're going to get that guy to flip on everybody else. I said, Casanova screwed. Nobody else remembers that? Am I the only one that remember me saying that? When he first spoke about how one of the charges that was on the RICO was that kid getting killed in Poughkeepsie. Is that kid getting killed in Poughkeepsie? I said what they're gonna do is they're gonna flip that dude. He gonna have to plead out. Because if he don't plead out, it's a wrap. He don't got no choice. He wanna come home at some point, maybe 20, 30 years from now, but he wanna come home. He gotta plead out. If he don't plead out, he's never going to be free again. Y'all do understand that, right? Not only was homeboy caught in a RICO, but he was caught in a RICO and he was charged with murder on top of all the other RICO charges. He has to make a deal. Thank you, 300. He has to make a deal. He don't got no choice. I told y'all this before. He don't got no choice. He got to make a deal. So as soon as we heard that there was a charge for murder that was on that thing that I kept showing y'all, remember, I told y'all. So my point is this: Casanova 2 times is in trouble. You understand what I'm saying? I don't think he coming home. I think when Casanova 2 times is either gonna have to plead out, right? And if he plead out, he's gonna get 40. He's gonna get somewhere between 25 and 40 if he plead out. You better believe that. Or he's going to have to flip. He's going to have to plead out or he's going to have to flip. He's going to have to do one of the two things. And I told y'all this. I literally told y'all this. Shout out to the business. It is common sense. Let's not be confused, but it's not common sense for everyone. Remember, common sense ain't common. Remember, common sense ain't common. Don't forget that. You see what kind of people, you see what some people, well, it's only like 1 or 2 people, but you see what they say when they come in the chat. Don't worry, there's going to be somebody that's going to come in the chat today and say something proving that common sense is not common. He's there. The government is attempting, I'm telling you what I believe the government is trying to do. The government is attempting, yes, I think he does. I think he has a daughter. From what I believe, the government is attempting to put him in a position where he either has to flip or he doesn't flip so they can hit him with, if he doesn't flip, they're gonna make sure he don't come home. You get it? They want rappers to tell on gangs. If he doesn't flip, he ain't coming home. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I don't got the document no more. I'm gonna get the document again so I can show y'all the charges breakdown. Shout out to OGK Network with the $2 drop. He said 2 co-Ds plead guilty mean you got to snitch. You got 2 snitches. I don't know no other way to say that. You got 2 niggas helping the government right now. 2. You got 2 niggas helping the government. Shout out to Monica. First of all, shout out to Ahana Racer. Very happy to have you back, my brother. We need you to join the green team again. Swing some fucking bags. Shout out to Monica Kendra Whitehead. Okay. She says, morning, everybody. How you doing, baby girl? Shout out to BQ Mommy. Everybody say what's up to my sister-in-law. And what up, OC? Like, he got real problems. Like, his problems ain't fake. He got 2 people helping the government. I'm going to explain something to you, right? I want to explain 2 things to you. 2 things. The first thing I'm going to explain is this. Understand the government almost always have enough information to convict. The problem is not all of the information they have, they could submit into court. I'm going to say this again. The government almost always has enough. I'm only talking about for people that's guilty at this point. The government almost always have enough to convict. The problem is they can't get all of this shit admitted into court. But when you got people who plead out, now they can start connecting dots. Now there's more information that could be admitted in the court. Do you get it? They said 2 people pled. I'm gonna say that again for the people who don't, for the people in the back. When you are actually guilty, I'm not saying these guys are guilty, but I am saying when you are actually guilty, the government has enough information to convict you. Believe you me. The problem is they can't get all of that information in the court. That's the problem. Shit be inadmissible. But when you got people who are pleading out, a lot of that, some of that inadmissible shit is now admissible because they're giving information that now the government, they probably knew, but they couldn't prove. You understand what I'm saying? Like, the government probably knew. If you don't think the government got all type of illegal surveillance going on that's helping them put people in jail, they do. So they do. So what happens is this: the government, they know you did something. They know, but they can't bring it to court. Now when they get somebody that's gonna flip, they get somebody that plead, they're giving them a little bit more information because they gotta tell on themselves. Now they can start connecting dots. Now they got more information they can bring to court. Casanova 2 times to everybody that's going down with them is screwed. Niggas is gonna have to plead out. Now, with that being said, do y'all remember that the judge said this in the Tekashi 6ix9ine case? We know this to not be true now. Well, we don't know it to not be true. Let me just say the thing. But the judge said that Treyway didn't start taking plea deals until Shotty did. Anybody else remember that? I was in court, so I remember it. The judge said, if you want to know where it's at, it's in the Shotty sentencing. During Shotty sentencing, the judge said, just so we could be clear, he literally said he thanked Shotty for pleading because Shotty pleading helped other people to then, give it up. Shotty had to plead anyway because Tekashi was talking. He ain't had no choice. He had no choice. Just to be honest with you, Shotty had to plead. So I'm not. Luckily you driving. Shotty had to plead. So this is not me talking trash about Shotty or trying to say, oh man, Shotty messed him up. I'm not saying that. What I'm trying to explain to you is when individuals plead, when one of the people on the thing plead, it kind of put everybody else in a position where they have to also plead out. That kind of put them in that position. And I could always go back to the bikers in, I think, New Mexico and Texas, whatever they was. There was like 100 or something of them. And some people got killed and everything else. But everybody that survived ended up going home. Because nobody talked to the police and nobody pled out. I don't know how much of that anybody else remember. But that just happened. Casanova 2-time in trouble, y'all. What do y'all think about this? Let me get some opinions real quick. I'm going to keep talking. I just want some opinions real quick on what y'all guys think about this shit. I'm going to keep talking. It was in Waco, Texas. It was in Waco, Texas? God dang it. Waco, Texas keep getting problems. Shout out to that fucking place. Fucking Waco, Texas, man. They keep getting issues. God dang it. Okay, so because I want to get on to, I don't only want to talk about Cass' show. I want to get on to other stuff too. But I want to be clear about something. Casanova got the situation in Miami where they had the idiot that started telling people that he shot people for Cass. Think about that for a minute when we think about the situation that happened in Poughkeepsie. If the government is really trying to, what up your boy Jimmy Belcher, salute, tell Tina I said hi, what up Hector Cruz, he said what's good BB and Fan Frost, we out here in New Haven, Connecticut getting slammed by Elsa, stay safe, stay safe. First of all, have y'all seen what, let's take a quick break, I want to say something. Have y'all seen what happened in the Bronx? The Bronx is getting flooded right now. The Bronx is getting flooded. There's parts of the Bronx that the water is like waist level when you're walking, when you're just walking. Niggas can't even go down to the subway. It's looking bad. I don't know who we're supposed to be mad at, just so we can be clear. But it's looking bad. Let's hope everybody get home safe. And whenever you have lots of water pooled together, that's you know, you could get all types of different insects and disease and everything else that just starts moving around in there. So, boom. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. The shit look ugly. Ugly. I wanted to tell some. So did she stop taking the fucking name off of her pictures so I could start posting them? I don't post, real quick, I'm going to say this. I don't post pictures of people that they got names or captions already on the photo. Y'all know who Dr. Boyce Watkins is, right? Look what Dr. Boyce Watkins posted. My wife got me drinking alkaline water today. I did some research and realized I should have been drinking it all along. Fellas, I'm telling you, a quality black woman will save your life. I need a black woman, so I need a... Just hear out what she has to say. She might keep you alive. So I've been telling y'all to drink alkaline water almost every single night. For how long? You can't tell me I don't care about y'all. You can't tell me I don't care about y'all. You can't tell me. I'm always giving y'all guys good information. I'm always putting y'all up on game. Always. Always. With that being said, I want to say this real quick, right? When Casanova 2-time went in, I think he knew he wasn't coming home. I think Casanova 2-time is going to take it to trial because he don't think he coming home. And by him taking it to trial, he could at least his legacy will live on. I think he's going to take it to trial. I think he's going to take it to trial. I don't think he's going to plead. I think he's going to take it to trial just so he can be like, yo, I stood 10 toes. I don't think he should take it to trial. But I think he's going to take it to trial just so he can say he stood 10 toes down. That's what I believe. You got 2 people that pled out. If you don't think the 2 people, if you don't think they went after people, first of all, I think one of the people that pled out, just so we could be clear, I think one of the people that pled out was the girl that was involved with the fraud. The other one might be the dude that was involved with the killing. I don't know personally yet. Anybody here knows which was the 2 that pled out? Put it in the chat. I don't know which 2 yet. I'm just being honest with you. But I'm saying it might have been the girl with the fraud because that's the easiest. But I don't know how much because she had access. Okay, I'm going to break it down real quick. The girl that's involved with the fraud there's a girl. Wait, hold on. There's a girl that was involved with the fraud. She has a charge with one other girl. That one other girl is the girl that has the charge with like all of the rest of the people. So if they get that one girl that's involved with the fraud that only has that one charge to flip, then they could give her no time. They could give her time served. She's matter of fact, I think she's out on bail right now. I think she's out on bail or bond right now. She was involved in the same fraud with another person, and that other person is involved with most of the crimes. So they might have went after her so they could get the other girl that's involved with the crimes with the other people so that person could break down everything that happened. And they probably offered the other dude, I can't remember if New York has the death penalty or not. I don't think so, right? Let me check real quick. I don't think New York has a death penalty. It can't. It can't. We can't have the death penalty. So now I'm just put y'all onto a fact real quick. Check this out. This is I can't even believe what I just read. This shit was not an accident. I don't know how this happened. Said the death penalty had been abolished and reinstated several times in New York. New York's death penalty was accidentally, how you accidentally abolished a law in 1860? Hey! 1860 when the saloon? 1860 is during this, that's when the saloon is up and running in 1860. When the legislature passed measures that repealed hanging as a method of execution but provided no other means of carrying out a death sentence. Yeah, so he's screwed. He got 2 people that flip. 2. And they already have an incredible amount of evidence already. Remember, these guys is all over Instagram and all over social media and all over their phone talking about their crimes on a regular basis. That's their thing that they do. Everybody want everybody else to know how tough they are. That's the thing that they do. What's the use of, I guess the way our society think now is, what's the use of doing anything if you can't get clout for it? I was watching, real quick, I want to say this. So I was watching The Wire. I believe it was in season 4, maybe episode 6 or 7. So during the episode, Omar's sitting outside with whoever his latest fucking Robin was, and they're busy watching a corner store that they're gonna rob. What up to Shy Murder? Wait, what's with the face palm, Shy? So they're busy watching a store that they're about to rob, some drug dealer spot that they're about to rob. So his Robin looks at him and he's like, yo, but they got cameras and everything. They gonna know it's us. Omar looked at him and said, yeah, I got a brand. Like that. I think that's what niggas is on. Niggas don't want to commit crimes and shit like that if people don't know they're committing the crimes because, you know, they need to improve their brand. That's what I think niggas is on nowadays. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. Yeah, yes. Oh, damn. What up, Black Power Cross? Salutes. How you doing this morning? Also, shout out to Shy Murder, the young CEO. Yeah, that shit is crazy. I just remembered something. Sorry about that. Yeah, that shit is crazy. So they already have a lot of evidence. From what I saw personally, right? All of these guys are going to get convicted. From what I saw personally. All of these guys are going to get convicted. I'm sorry. Now you're telling me 2 people pled out? They have these guys on social media talking about the crimes. I'm going to explain to y'all something that Casanova 2 times tried to do. He knew they was on him. And he knew they was on him for drugs. What up, J-Dub? He knew they was on him and he knew they was on him for drugs. I'm going to explain to you something Casanova 2 times tried to do, but the shit ain't work. What he tried to do was act like he was working with one of those big weed places and selling weed legally. Remember? Remember when Casanova 2 times kept posting about weed? No, Omar did not act surprised when the police came. Omar was like, hey, what's up, guys? Yo, there's this one scene. It's in the same show. Hold on. It might be in the show after. But hold on. Let me tell you about something real quick. We got to do a tiny bit of Wire talk. They got this one scene, right? Yeah, he got on the stand. That's a fact. Shot murder. Omar got on the stand and they asked him what he do for a living. He said he robbed drug dealers. What up, Dice TV? Salute. Got Dice TV in the house. So hold on. Let me tell you what happened. So Omar's walking down the block. While he walking down the block, he peeped the cops following him. He got a warrant out for his arrest because somebody went and killed. I'm not going to tell you why. They just got a warrant out for his arrest. There's always a warrant out for Omar anyway, right? So the cops saw Omar. Omar peeped the cops see him. Omar walk inside the grocery store, take his gun out, put it in the back, like behind like the sodas and everything, walk back out the store drinking a soda or smoking a cigarette or some shit. The cop roll up on him, arrest him. While the cop is arresting him, the cop see that he got money on him. The cop takes his money and pockets his money. Omar looks back at him and say, yo, that's not part of the game. Basically what he was saying was, you can't take my money and arrest me. If you take my money, you got to let me go. Like if you're a police officer and you run up on a drug dealer and you rob the drug dealer, the way the game go, you got to let that nigga go. You can't steal his money and arrest him. Just saying. I just wanted to point that out. Like, there are rules. You can't steal the nigga money and arrest him. What the fuck? If you gotta steal my money, you gotta let me go. Although, just so we could be clear, When they do steal your money and arrest you, that's actually removing some of the evidence off of you, so you probably get out quicker. Anyway, let's get back to Casanova. I just thought that was interesting. I saw it the other day. I wanted to talk to y'all. I wanted to tell you about that. I thought that was interesting. I was like, there are rules. You can't take the nigga money and arrest him. If you take my money, you gotta let me go, homie. You gotta let me go. You can't arrest me also. What kind of shit is that? Why is Shy Murder so up on everything? Shy Murder just said the name Michael Dodd, so I'm going to bring him up so everybody can know who Michael Dodd is real quick. He's an ex-police officer, apparently. Michael F. Dodd is a former New York City Police Department corrupt officer, drug distributor, and criminal associate of the Diaz organization who was arrested in 1992 for running a drug ring out of Suffolk County. Yeah, it's a fact. You steal the money, you gotta let me go, rat bastard. You gonna steal my money and lock me up. Come on, man, we're not doing that. So I think that's what Casanova 2 Time was doing. Y'all remember when Casanova 2 Time was doing that weed thing? For like 3-4 months, he just was always talking about, yo, we in your town, we got all the weed. He had the giant bags of weed like this that had the apes on it and shit like that. Anybody else remember that, or am I the only one that remembers that? Anyway, I think he was trying to use that in order to be able, so when they try to say, I don't think it's gonna work. When they try to say, yo, you was dealing illegal weed, we got your information off your IG, we know what you was doing. I think he was trying to create that in order to protect himself. Like, no, this was not illegal shit. There's a company, an actual weed dispensary company that I do business with. That's what I think he was trying to do. Because not for nothing, looking at Casanova 2 Time, I don't think he smokes weed in the first fucking place. I mean, I don't know if he does or not, but he doesn't look like a weed smoker to me. Anybody here think Casanova 2 Time is a weed smoker? Look like a weed smoker? I'm not saying whether he is or isn't. I'm saying look like a weed smoker. Anybody else in here think Casanova look like he smoked weed? I'm going to tell you something. I used to smoke weed through my whole teenage years, right? I started smoking weed, not my whole teenage years. I started smoking weed at probably like 16, right? Smoked weed for mad years, then quit. Even after I quit like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years of not smoking no weed, people still looked at me and thought I looked like I smoked weed. I don't think Casanova 2 Times looked like he smoked weed. I'm sorry. He just don't got that look to me. Anybody else, what y'all think? I just want to say, I want to ask y'all what y'all think. I'm not saying he do or he don't. I'm just saying don't look like he do. So the fact that he was selling weed, I always thought was like, why is he doing this? And then like, maybe like, I don't know, a couple months before he got arrested, I put it together. Oh, he trying to protect himself. He fucked up on social media one time. That's all. I forgot what it is. I can't remember what it is offhand. He was smoking on camera before he went to jail. Well, yeah, he was probably, this might be my last time I could get some real weed. He don't look like a weed smoker, though. He was smoking on camera. Shout out to that shit. He was smoking on camera. He don't look like a weed smoker, though. He just don't look like one to me. That's why I'm saying, I'm not saying whether he smokes or don't smoke. Do he look like a weed smoker? He don't look like a weed smoker to me. This doesn't. And for everybody who y'all lips get black from rolling them damn tobaccos or whatever, that is not sexy, ladies. Ladies, that's not sexy. The black lips because you smoke weed is not the same as fucking lipstick. I just want to say that. And also, red lipstick is not the best lipstick. I don't know. I just don't really care for it. I don't like lipstick. Don't mind me. King said, King E-Boy says it was a cigarette. Could have been a cigarette. I don't know. I don't remember it. Business remembers it. I don't remember it. It could have been a cigarette. It could have been weed. What the fuck do I know? I don't remember it. Freak ass. I'm trying to tell you, man. Yo, I'm going to give some advice to all y'all up and coming rappers. Once you get to the bag, man, you got to have to make a decision. Or what I advise y'all niggas, leave your people that you can't fuck with no more because you don't want to go to jail. Leave them niggas a stimulus package of some kind. You know what I'm saying? Give them something so, you know, just walk them through the process of making it so that they will be okay. And just tell them what it is. Like, you look, it was a long journey. I love you guys. But you niggas is in the street and we can't spend that much time together. I could come and hang out every once in a while. We could do stuff together. We could hang out every once in a while. What up, Diesel for life? I ain't seen you in a long time. How you feeling, my brother? We could do a couple of things together. We could chill, all this. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying, every once in a while. But I have to stay kind of far away from you niggas. Because you niggas is still in the street. Give them niggas some kind of stimulus package to help them out. You know what I'm saying? Every once in a while, pop up. Make sure that they have some, they got some way to make some legal money. Stop getting to the bag and helping your niggas make illegal money. Figure out a way that they can make some legal money. Maybe figure out a way to get their wives or their girlfriends or their mothers or their sisters employed somewhere. Because they might not know how to handle money. A lot of niggas just don't know how to handle money. But I don't think he looked like he smoked. This dude said he was a cigarette. I don't know what it was. So it could have been a cigarette, could have been a blunt. Anybody else know? Could we have a... Could somebody go find the footage? Send it to me. So Casanova 2-time in trouble, man. Because he wanted to stay solid with his homies. Stop hanging around people that want clout. Unless you trying to get clout yourself. Hold on. Stop trying to, it was a bogey. Stop trying, it was a cigarette. Stop hanging out with niggas that's out there searching for clout. Those are the niggas getting killed the most. Those are the niggas going to jail the most. The most. Stop hanging out with them niggas. Love them niggas from a distance. Shout out the world famous Peter Method with the $5 drop and all of the googly eyes. He says, who's next? What did the 5 fingers say to the face? World famous Peter Method smacking haters. We're gonna smack all the haters. That was a hater drop. For everybody that don't know, what did the 5 fingers say to the face? That was a hater drop. Shout out to world famous Peter Method. He says, who's next? Who's gonna be dropping some of these drops, smacking some of these haters? Yeah, so I forgot where I was at. Hold on, give me a second. I'll be right back. I want y'all to check this out real quick. We're just gonna take one quick break real fast. Check out Foot in the Ass Entertainment. You might like this. This is a movie. We might play it this weekend. 6 in the evening. 6 in the morning.
I be on my grind.
6 in the morning.
It be on my mind.
6 in the morning.
That's why I keep that pine.
6 in the morning.
When I'm on that grind,
6 in the morning.
I be on my grind.
6 in the morning.
It be on my mind.
6 in the morning.
That's why I keep that pine.
That's why I keep that.
When I'm on that grind,
When I,
6 in the
hey,
morning.
I get it and go. Call that a fast break. Young cash cow and all I eat is steak. The pill game been booming. You fuck boys late. Your whole team ribs touching. You the only one ain't. You hang around some real niggas. You the only one ain't. If I fuck with you, my word good as the bank.
Damn,
If I knew 2 days ago what I knew right now, I wouldn't even be in this shit.
Shout out to Foot in the Ass Entertainment and their studios out there in Seattle, 6 in the morning. Shout out to that. They got the sequel that they actually been working on, and it should be coming out pretty soon. And that's called 6 in the Evening. Hopefully we will be able to have some clips from there. Man, also maybe we fly out to Seattle, interview some people, do a few things. What up, DeAndre Willis Seniors? How you doing today, my brother? And that thing that I sent you was to become part of the Drop Squad, just so we could be clear. That thing that I sent you this week was to become part of the Drop Squad, just so we could be clear. Because there's a thing that I want to do. I want to make a thing. Like, we need some superheroes over here. Not for nothing. Yeah, I know I like creating shit, and I like to use my imagination, and I like to invite y'all guys into, you know, my world up here. So, I have a thing I'm thinking about doing. Anyway, let's keep going. Real quick, before we even go into the get back on Casanova 2 time, I want to point something out. Yo, for everybody that don't know, Lil Baby is free. Okay, Lil Baby just had to pay a fine. He's free. I don't think they're gonna be looking to try to arrest him or hold him up or do anything to him. Lil Baby is free. He had to pay a fine. They might have just arrested him because they just want. I think they just like arresting rappers. I think that's just a thing. I think police precincts just like that's a trophy for them that they arrested a rapper. I think sometimes they just want to arrest these rappers and they don't even necessarily want to get them convicted or get them caught up or nothing like that. They just want to be able to say that they arrested a rapper. That's what I think is going on. Not for nothing. I think a lot of these stops and a lot of these situations that these rappers are coming in contact with these police officers that don't always end so great, and sometimes it does end with rappers being arrested or being found to have drugs on them or whatever the case be. It could also, don't forget, police officers are fans also, and don't forget, some of your fans hate you. Not all of you. Just because somebody is a fan of you, that does not mean that they like you. Fan only means fanatical. It's just a person who's fanatical about you. You understand what I'm saying? Some of your biggest fans want you dead. Don't never misunderstand that. Some of your biggest fans, if they have the opportunity, they will kill you. Just so we can be clear. Don't lose that. So I think that that's what happened. These police officers, they want to be able to say that they arrested a Lil Baby. You know, they arrested this rapper, they arrested that rapper. Like, even if the rapper don't really get no charges or nothing like that, they just happy that they arrested him. And I guess the proof of that is that whole what happened with the NBA YoungBoy situation when they said never free again. Like, they just want to arrest rappers, man. You got to understand, these dudes consider rappers to be the, I think some people, some police officers might consider rappers to be part of the enemy, yo. Just saying. Anyway, back to Casanova 2 time. Okay, Cardi. Okay, Cardi. Okay, Cardi. I don't know. I don't know if I like that picture. All right, so another thing I want to add about Casanova 2 time real quick, right? And I just want to be clear on this. When Casanova 2 time started doing the whole selling the weed thing, that was in the summer. They got arrested in like November, right? When Casanova 2 time first started doing the whole weed thing on Instagram, that was in the summer. I believe that he started doing the weed thing on Instagram because he found out that they was on him. Right? I believe that they was on Casanova 2 time ever since the Barclays incident. I believe the reason why Casanova 2 time and Tekashi 6ix9ine wasn't allowed to do shows in New York no more is because they had an open investigation. Not only because they was just flat out banned. I believe that there were open investigations that, you know, there was probably investigations also, but they were secretive, or there was investigations also, but it wasn't on the actual artists, it was on the affiliates. I believe that once the investigation started being on them also was when they decided that we're not going to allow y'all to do shows in New York City no more because you're not going to fund these gangs. Just so we could be clear. Now, with that being said, so that means that they was on Casanova 2 times for like 2 years? You know that that's what that means, right? I'm not just talking about the 4 or 5 years they were already on the Gorilla Stone Bloods. I'm saying it was on Casanova 2 times for 2 years. Minimum. I'm not talking about all the shit with the Gorilla Stone. I'm just only on Casanova 2 times. Imagine all the shit that's in his phone. Shy Murder says, remember the police told Bobby they was happy they got him because they didn't want their kids listening to him? I didn't even know they said that. But yeah, I could see that happening also. But I can't be mad if somebody don't want their kids listening to music that's talking about killing people. I can't be mad. What the fuck? Like, I can't be mad if I make a song and in the song I'm talking about killing people and somebody says, yo, I don't want my kids listening to your music because you're talking about violence. I gotta respect that. What the fuck? I mean, that's my opinion. But yeah, that should not even have been said. If that was said, that should not even have been said. You're a police officer. You can't come with that energy. Yeah, they definitely been on Cass his whole life as far as that regard go. Don't get me confused. I'm talking about the investigation that's running, the investigation involving his affiliation with the Gorilla Stone Bloods specifically. I think that the investigation got ramped up. I believe that the investigation already existed. Casanova's investigation, because they just always got investigations open on rappers in New York City. And Gorilla Stone Bloods, they obviously had an investigation open on them also. What I'm saying is, I think that after the Barclays situation, the city decided to ramp up the investigation. And on top of that, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a billionaire that owns that building, right? I wouldn't be surprised if the billionaire just got pissed off at them niggas and just gave them niggas a ton of fucking money. And just a ton of money, the city, to get these niggas up out of here. Also, I think there's something else that people don't understand. Listen. Rock Nation. That's who Casanova 2 times is with. Correct? I think that even though Jay-Z does not own the Nets no more, he's not part owner of the Nets, he do got ownership rights in that building. The building, Jay-Z still have ownership rights on, I believe. So the fact, listen. So the fact that Casanova 2 times was able to get like 50 niggas up in there and run down on a rival rapper. You think Rock Nation want to be near that? You think Rock Nation want to be near that? Jay-Z. You know Jay-Z, that the moment that you look like you a problem, he don't know you no more. And I think that's what people be the most angry at Jay-Z about. The moment you a problem, Jay-Z act like he don't know you no more. He don't want no issues. You toxic. So what do y'all think happened? You think Jay-Z want to have that? How long does it take for somebody to even pretend? Because I don't even think Jay would have anything to do with no bullshit like that. How long do you think it would? I mean, what do you think would happen if people started to pretend like Jay-Z might have set that up so Casanova could get ran down on? Yeah, Hov is just like 50. As soon as you a problem, he not dealing with you. That's a fact. What do you think is going to happen? That's just me talking, but what do you think is going to happen? All of a sudden, now they start connecting Hov to a gang activity. You think Jay-Z wants that? Casanova 2 times, when that shit happened, Casanova 2 times signed his ticket. I'm sorry. When Casanova 2 when Casanova 2 times did that, he signed his ticket out of town, man. That was the beginning of the end. Brooklyn 456 says, I wouldn't either. You get a shot and you mess it up. Thank you. Told Casanova when he first got on, if you mess up, you out of here. Dude, he might have just got Roc Nation and Jay-Z involved in a gang activity inside the Barclays Center. Just think about that for a second. What do you think would have happened if in 1970s, during the whenever, 1970s, what do you think would have happened if, I don't know, Nicky Barnes or one of them niggas would have went into Madison Square Garden and jumped some other niggas? I'm laughing at this shit. I'm not trying to laugh. But what do you think would have happened? The city would not have been playing with them fools. That's Madison Square Garden. City wouldn't have been playing with them fools. Shy Murder said the feds know what it is with Hove. Yeah, the feds do know what it is. You notice his name ain't come up in none of this shit. Stop getting money and then doing shit so you could be more gangster, more hood, and more street. Nigga, I want to get money so I could just go. I don't even really want to get money. I just want to do certain things, and it just takes money to do the things. It takes money to make movies. It takes money to make TV shows. It takes money to create jobs. So that's what I want to do. So it just takes money to do these things. Shots said he got Dez, he's straight. It takes money to do these things. People are always asking me to do things that it takes money to do with $0. And then they look at me and they get upset when it don't get done. And I just be looking at them like, I don't know what to tell you, man. All right. They be like, yo, Jack, let's go do this thing. And it takes money to do. But they be $0. I'm just saying. Casanova 2 times. For everybody that's just getting here now, Casanova 2 times has 2 co-Ds that copped out. I know about one specifically. I keep hearing that there's 2 co-Ds that copped out. That means that they basically, when you cop out, you have to admit to everything that you did. Every time that the government has somebody admit to what they did, they could put more of the puzzle together. So that means that if you got 10 people caught in the RICO, 2 people admit to what they did. Now the government knows more about what the other individuals did also. It's almost impossible to just cop out when you have other people on the same ticket as you, same charges as you. It's almost impossible to cop out and not say something to help the government hurt anybody that's going to go to trial. It's almost impossible. I don't know what to tell you. It's almost impossible. Casanova 2 times has 2 people that copped out. I'm not 100% sure which ones they are, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was the one girl that I believe she had the charge for the charge for fraud, and she caught bail. Remember, there was one girl that caught bail. Nobody else caught bail. I wouldn't be surprised if it was her, because of her ability to be able to get one other person caught up, which within that person was involved in almost all of the crimes. So I wouldn't be surprised if it was her and the dude that killed the kid in Poughkeepsie. But 2 people caught. And I'm going to say one more thing. I don't think the government wants Casanova to go down if Casanova ain't going to help them. So 9 times out of 10, every single person that's copping also have to be able to have something that they're going to... It has to lead them back to also getting Casanova. Because he's not going to help them. He's not going to talk with them. He's not going to cop. If he hasn't already. Well, he hasn't. We don't have no information on that. I'm not going to do the guy pled out. But I also want to say this. People keep saying Casanova ratted already. I don't know whether he ratted or not. I don't want to go into that. Troy Ave is starting that rumor. Shout out to Troy Ave. Like Troy Ave. Troy Ave a funny nigga, man. Shout out to that nigga Troy Ave. That nigga Troy Ave started that rumor. I don't know how true that is. He might know something I don't know. Just so we could be clear. I don't know how true that is. I don't know how true that is. Troy Ave is pissed off at Casanova because Casanova is part of the Gorilla Stone Bloods, and this guy Tax Stone is also part of the Gorilla Stone Bloods. Tax Stone is the individual that shot Troy Ave 2 times in his legs and killed a Benga. Rest in peace to Benga. Oh, he talking about a different case. Oh, he talking about the classic situation. All right, yeah, I heard he snitched in that classic situation. That's a fact. I heard he snitched in that classic situation. That's what I heard. I don't know what to tell you. As far as that classic situation go, I heard he snitched. If y'all want to talk about that, we can talk about that. But as far as that classic situation goes, I heard he snitched. I don't know how true the shit is, but the streets think he snitched in that classic. There's people that think he snitched in the classic situation. It was 2 men. Thank you, D Vertical. It was 2 men, so it wasn't Shorty? Okay. Thank you, D Vertical. Appreciate you. Yeah, because I don't know who it was specifically. I just always assumed it was the girl because she got out on fucking bail. No. I've been heard about the classic situation. There's been people trying to go at Casanova 2 times over the classic situation for about forever. Like, there's people that have been going at him over that shit forever. Which shorty you talking about? I'm talking about a girl that's in the RICO, period. What up, Net Stars Live? He says, good morning, BBN. I wish I could cover the Casanova case like we did Treyway. Are they going to court? If you get me the court date, if their court's gonna be open, I'm gonna go to the Casanova case. When the court's open, I'm going to all of these cases. Okay, no. I know what you're talking about. Copy. I know what you're talking about. They got the girl on actual surveillance ratting on niggas. I know what you're talking about. I think I know what you're talking about. Chi Andre Willis says Troy is one of my favorite artists and businessmen. It baffles me that people don't like him. I think people just don't like confident people. You understand what I'm saying? And Troy Ave is just, he's not even, what Troy Ave has isn't even confidence. He's certain. Alright? Sometimes I dim my own light because of the problems. Like, it really causes you a lot of problems when, like, you're hyper confident. Like, you're certain. It causes you a lot of problems. And if you don't have a strong people around you, then, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get what people say. People always say, don't dim your light. But if the people that are around you, like the people that deal with you, the people that are around you, if they're not but so strong, you understand what I'm saying? You kind of got to dim your light because the ops is going to get them to help them, even if it's by accident. You understand? You have no idea how many people got destroyed in entertainment and life just in general because individuals that actually cared about them were accidentally helping the people that wanted their destruction. Yeah, I don't know why people don't like him either. I met him in real life. He's a cool dude. He's just real certain. You know what I'm saying? He's certain. Like, if you insecure, you're not going to like him. I don't know no other way to put it. Like, if you insecure, you can't stand it. Like, he one of them niggas that if you insecure, being around him is going to fuck with your spirit. You understand what I'm saying? Name out of you like me to put up here. I don't know what that means, D Vertical. I need you to rephrase that. I don't know what you mean by that. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying about Troy. If you insecure, you're not gonna be able to stand in this nigga presence. It's gonna irritate your soul. You understand what I'm saying? I think his energy is dope. Be honest with you. I think his energy is dope. Like, if me and Troy hung out together, we might become like this. I think his energy is dope. One of them is Garrett Chrysler Jr. Copy. Hold on, we're gonna go look right now. Appreciate you. Garrett Chrysler Jr. This is him. Vlad TV posted something. I'm gonna read it. What you mean by I mean scary? We're gonna read this from Vlad TV real quick. Matter of fact, let me put it up on the screen for y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna put it up on the screen for y'all. Bars. I'm gonna put it up on the screen for y'all. Hold on. What's his name? Garrett Chrysler Jr. We going for Vlad TV, right? Take these caps lock off. What the fuck? Okay, hold on. Let's look at this. Boom. Garrett Chrysler Jr. Shout out to Vlad. I know we don't really fuck with Vlad like that. I don't really watch his videos, but he got information. We got to get the information, y'all. It says 2 of Casanova's co-defendants are set to, and you know he knows the police, so this is probably just 100% true. 2 of Casanova's co-defendants are set to. Why does this nigga look like that? Why the fuck BG look like that? Anyway, 2 of Casanova's co-defendants are set to plead guilty to federal charges in coming weeks. The first such development since 18 allegedly untouchable Guerrilla Stone Nation Blood gang member Stephen Chomo Hugh is set to plead guilty to at least 1 charge on July 15th, and Jordan Flo Ingram will follow suit. Wait, hold on. The wrong name then, nigga. Wait, hold on. I wrote Chrysler. Hold on. Let's just read the thing. And Jordan Flo Ingram will follow suit mid-August plea hearing, according to court records. Prosecutors haven't revealed what both men will plead to, nor what sentences they will seek. Both Hugh and Ingram are accused of violent crimes, including, in Hugh's case, a shooting that prosecutors say was carried out in the benefit of the Guerrilla Stone Bloods. News of the guilty pleas come 2 months after another co-defendant, Garrett Chrysler Jr., penned a letter from jail asking for a new attorney, writing that his current lawyer was pressuring him to cooperate with authorities. Thus far, no public records have surfaced indicating Hugh and Ingram have agreed to provide information against their co-defendants, though they will likely be asked to admit participation in gang-related crimes. Get this shit off the screen. Shout out to T-Mobile. He was accused of committing non-fatal July 2020 drive-by by shooting in New Rochelle at the orders of the Guerrilla Stone Blood, Ahmad Ammo Walker. Prosecutors say that the shooting was retaliation for Hugh being robbed by Crips in June 2020, and that afterward Hugh allegedly confirmed that it was done and text Walker, "I will never want to bring disgrace to the family." You heard? Ingram, meanwhile, is accused of conspiring with other Guerrilla Stone members to move large quantities of crack cocaine in Peekskill area and participating in armed robbery along with 2 other co-defendants. Prosecutors wrote in court records he played a critical role in the crack ring. Hugh faces a minimum of 25 years in prison if convicted of all charges, and Ingram faces a minimum of 22. So, I'm going to tell y'all what the fuck? Is that a dude or a chick? I don't want to know. So I'm going to tell, it's a dude. It's a dude. I can tell right here. It's a dude. I don't know. Because is that like a bow in the fucking hair? Like what in the hell? I don't know. Shout out to that shit though. I don't know. I'm busy. I gotta get off of that. I get distracted sometimes. I apologize to y'all guys. I get distracted sometimes. Laugh out loud. First said we know he know the police. Yeah, we know he know the police. What the fuck? Scary instead of insecure. Oh, you saying scary instead of insecure? Okay, I could go with that. I could go with that. But what I could go with that. I could go with that. I think I think in some regards, scary and insecure could be synonymous with one another. So yeah, I could go with that. That makes sense. That makes sense. So which one was Polo G? Hold on, let me look. Nah, none of these is Polo G. Oh yeah, Polo G was under the thing. That was under that. That other one under them was Polo G. Yeah, that's a fact. Hold on, I'll show you right now. I see what you're talking about. Hold on. You talking about Polo G was right there, right? Yeah, I was talking about that. I wasn't talking about Polo G. I was talking about this one. What the fuck is going on here? I was talking about this one. Is that like a bow in their hair? What the hell is going on? I don't know what's happening up there. I was talking about that one, by the way. What in the hell? Shout out to them. They living their best life or their worst life. I have no idea what their inclinations are. Yeah, I don't know what's going on over there. Sometimes I just don't be knowing what's going on with people. I need y'all to be really understanding about that shit, because sometimes I don't get it. Anyway, I'm gonna assume this is a joke. But somebody said the new Yeezys are out. Willie D said the new Yeezys are out. I'm assuming this is a joke. I hope these are not what the new Yeezys look like, because people are going to buy them and be walking around with them shits. I'm not going to understand it. I'm not going to understand it. Anyway, I want to say this much about the Casanova 2-time situation real quick. Is there anything else you guys want to discuss? We almost an hour and 30 minutes in. Usually after an hour and 30 minutes, I like getting to what you guys want to talk about. So if there's anything else that you guys want to discuss, I could start bringing it into the comment section now. If admins, if anybody is trying to discuss anything other than other people's business, if they come in here to discuss my business, just kick them. From now on into the future, if anyone ever just comes in and starts trying to discuss my business, just kick them. We don't want to acknowledge them. We don't want to talk about them. We don't want to talk about it. Just kick them. You good, D Vertical? Yeah, so I'm not 100% sure. Okay, so yeah, them Yeezys look terrible. If they the business, and if they look ridiculous, they probably real. That's a fact. I'm gonna let you know right now, I don't think the Yeezys that be coming out look good. I think there's like 2 or 3 Yeezys that I'm like, you know what, those are actually nice looking sneakers. The majority of Yeezys look ugly to me. I'm gonna tell y'all a story real quick. So I went to a art show. While at the art show, I saw some Yeezys. That was the first time I ever saw Yeezys and thought the Yeezys looked good. So I'm busy staring at the Yeezys for a dumb long time, and people thought I wanted the damn woman that was wearing them. No, I was looking at the Yeezys like, this is the first time I ever saw Yeezys that look good. After that, now every once in a while, the Yeezys don't look so bad to me now. No, send that to me, Shy. Can you send that to me so I can make a video on that today? I don't know about that. Send that to me so I can make a video on that today, please. And D Vertical said they all ugly but comfortable. And if and when I get old, I rock those over New Balance joint over headswear. Oh, because New Balances are comfortable as shit also. That's a fact. That's why New Balances sell so good still to this day, because New Balances are comfortable. That's a fact. Usually people that got to walk around all day, that do like work that they got to walk around all day, they buy New Balances. Shout out to that shit. I guess now we know what D Vertical works in. Hey, D Vertical, what sneakers do you work in? Please send it to me. Let's not tell people about it now. We probably send it to me so we could do a thing. And we talk about it a whole nother day. Because we're about to go out, so I don't want to bring up an entirely... You know what? I just said what y'all want to talk about, and you said the twins. Send the thing to me right now so I can see what you're talking about. What you said. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let me be quiet. I said, what else y'all want to talk about? This isn't something that I know about, so I'll look it up right now. It's just that when I'm looking it up, people might be like, oh, man, what is this guy doing? Let's get out of here. Hold on, I'm going to check it right now. You said Alabama rappers kill step pops, right? Alabama rappers kill step pops. Let's look at this. Come on, let's go. See, it doesn't. I don't have it here, so I don't know. What was the name of the rappers? Tell me something. I don't know. I don't see it. I mean, this is it right here, but I can't go to a YouTube video on YouTube. I'm gonna get hit. I think I should do a video on it, right? I think I should do a video on it too, not on live. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I think that's the best way to go. I got to get a video out about it during the day today. I think that's the best way to go. Great idea, Sha. Prince to Amir says, them twins look like child support problems. Waiting to happen. Probably y'all. The fuck do I know? Yes, just send me what you got. Also, if you got anything on it, send it to me also, D Vertical. But anything y'all want to talk about that, anything else? Because that's just a really good idea Shy Murder had, and I don't want to waste it here. I mean, this wouldn't be a waste. But it's a brand new topic that we've never discussed before, and it seems like it's going to be extensive. So just to talk about it for 4 or 5 minutes might be doing it injustice. Does that make sense? Is that fair? I'm just going to leave this here for a second. I'm going to give you guys an opportunity to read this bullshit. Schools ain't teaching these kids shit. I asked my nephew who's the first man to walk on the moon. This nigga said Soulja Boy. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to tell you. Soulja Boy was the first man to walk on the moon, man. Oh, man. Yeah, I gotta look at some videos on YouTube, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Or find something so I could try to find some reference points. What the hell? What up, Aisha Stockton? What the hell, man? What the hell? We gotta do better than that. We gotta do better than that. First man in the moon. Who was it? Somebody named Cauldron or some shit. I can't even remember right now. That stupid shit. Buzz. Buzz something. I forgot the nigga name. I can't even remember now. Because of that stupid shit. What the fuck? Niggas is hilarious. I know that's a joke. Why do you think I showed it to y'all? Buzz Armstrong, thank you. Why do you think I showed it to y'all? Of course it's a joke. Neil Armstrong. Why I keep saying Buzz? Y'all trying to... I don't know what's going on this morning, y'all. I have no idea what's going on this morning. I don't know my brain, man. What the fuck? I'm not that good with names, but that made no sense. Was I thinking Buzz Lightyear? What the fuck? Was I just thinking Buzz Lightyear? What the hell was I thinking? There was a dude named Aldrin. It was two. It was Neil Armstrong and the other guy name was something Aldrin, right? It was like Buzz. It was two guys. I don't got time for this shit. I ain't got time for this shit. Oh man, what a shit! Everybody say what's up to Bud? Bear. Bear's usually in the graveyard. Bear is don't kick him. He ain't do nothing worth getting kicked. Bear is usually in the graveyard. Shout out to Bear, not being in the graveyard for once. he's usually in the graveyard. Am I lying? Buzz Aldrin. Dad, I knew one of their names was Buzz. Hey, hold on. Stop. Is that particularly, just so I could be clear, that's not I'm getting too old for this shit, but that's not impressive. I remember the dude that is the least famous of the two. That gotta be impressive. I remember the least famous of the two. Neil Armstrong is the famous one, right? One step for man, a small step for man, giant leap for mankind, whatever the fuck he said. Okay, whew, I feel better now. He know he's a zombie. Look at his ass. That nigga always in the graveyard. Can you please not go back to the graveyard? I'd appreciate that. Can you please not do stuff to go to the graveyard? Oh, man. I'm over here laughing and shit. I gotta get out of here. We gotta go. What time is it? It's 10:55. We can stay a little bit longer. What y'all want to talk about? We can stay a little bit longer. I'll chop it up with y'all. I know some of y'all just at work and y'all just listening and y'all just chilling. So what else y'all want to talk about? For the people in the chat that can type. And once again, Little Baby has been released. I think he only had to pay like a fine or some shit. So Drake rented out all of Dodger Stadium for date night. I ain't got time for this nigga. I ain't got time for him. I'm ready to go now. I'm 100% ready to go. Drake rented out the whole entire Dodger Stadium for fucking date night. I ain't got time for this. I have not. Oh, so the Bronx is flooded. For everybody that don't know, I heard that the Bronx is flooded. I haven't been to the Bronx in a minute. I heard that the Bronx is flooded. Whenever you have large pools of water, especially when it's warm, you're gonna get mosquitoes. So yeah, the Bronx is in trouble, and they might not be trying. That might all be some kind of rules. They might just be wanting. I'm glad I'm not in the Bronx right now. So when they go around the Bronx spraying shit, I don't breathe none of that shit in. There's no telling what they really. I don't trust them niggas. There's no telling what they really spraying. I don't trust them. All I know is I keep hearing that the Bronx is flooded right now. Is that true? So the people in the shelters that are in the hotels are leaving the hotels and headed back to the shelters? Okay. I don't know about the Afghanistan thing. Tell me about it. We'll look it up in a minute. Wait, hold on. Shout out to Dog Soldier with the $11 drop. He says, my how made the wolf attack homie on the train. Okay. You want to get your dog back from yesterday, don't you? You're going to have to wait till dude pulls back up into the chat and do a drop. You do know that, right? You know that? He's not here. You can't petty war with somebody that's not in the building. You got to wait for dude to pull up and be in the chat. He don't got to do a drop. He just got to be in the chat. Do you remember who it was? You just got to be in the chat. It was jet skis on 187. 187 and what? Bear says, yeah, flooded like crazy out here, working cutting trees on the tracks. Damn. Train station underwater. Trains are running while third rail underwater. Wow. Wow. The Bronx, man. I don't know what to tell y'all. I just thought it was wild. I was like, the Bronx is flooded? And then I said, oh yeah, that's right. Ruben Diaz Jr. lost the election. I don't think one thing don't got nothing to do with the other. But I did think that shit. You have the footage? Please send it to me. You have my email. Please send it to me. Oh, I-87 on the highway. Please send. I-87's way above ground. I-87 where? Uptown, like near like 2 something? Cause that gotta be way uptown if you're talking about the Deegan. That gotta be way uptown. Where at? Hold on, he just sent it to me. Exit 9? What the fuck? Exit 9 isn't even way uptown. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all in 1 second. Yo, this is crazy. Where's exit 9 at? That's near like Roberto Clemente, right? Because exit 3 is on exit 3 is over there near the mall. Exit 3 is over there near the mall, right? Near 149th Street, near that mall over there. That's exit 3, right? Exit 3 is like near 138th, right? That's exit 3, right? So where's exit 9? So exit 9 is like, exit 9 is near Roberto Clemente State Park. So this is near Roberto Clemente State Park? It might be Fordham. I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to figure it out. Fordham is 8. All right, so that it's the next one past Fordham then. What's the next one past Fordham? Tracy Towers? $161st Street, exit 4, 5, and 6. Yo, look at this shit. How did that car with the back open get over there though? Like they really thought they was gonna make it? I could see the truck thinking the truck was gonna make it, but the car really thought he was gonna make it? Let's go to exit 9 in the Bronx real quick. Hold on. Let's just pull the shit up. Let's just pull it up. Map exit 9 Bronx Major Deegan. Image, boom. Oh, I could just do map, boom. Fordham, just like you just said. Oh shit, you see the spot over here? I used to so I used to work as a I used to work a lot of jobs. One of the jobs I used to work at, I used to have to go and do business with. That's across the bridge. That's the first block. This is the second block. This is the third block. I used to have to go do business with this business that's on this street right here. And the odd thing is, they don't even show the business. It's a fucking that's crazy. They don't even show it. But I used to do business with some. It's right here on the corner, right here. Had an accident there too. I hit a cab. Or the cab hit me, which way you want to put it. They had to pay though, so it don't matter. I used to drive trucks for a living. Anyway, so that spot that I just showed y'all was over here. This is exit 9 over here. It's exit 9. Can we change the view, make it look a little different? What's this? Street view. Boom. I don't know what that means. What the fuck? What's that? What's that? Okay. I don't know how to operate this shit. We get this up out of there, then maybe we could do something. Grocery stores, no. Boom. Layers. Terrain, right? Traffic, no. Satellite. We want satellite. This what in the hell? Why? Yeah, I used to. So this is the building, real quick. Where I used to work. I used to go deliver to, or pick up or deliver. I used to come across that bridge. That's the first street. All right, so it's right here. It's the first street. It's the second street. All right, so yeah, so it's right here. That building right there. Anyway, so what we was looking at that he just showed us was right here. So this is what that's why I said, and it is uptown, just like I said, so I was right. But yo, look, so it was flooded over here, flooded, that's the train. This is the Major Deegan. So it was flooded like crazy over here, but that's not the bridge that they was on though, homie. But it said exit 9. I guess it's saying exit 9 was next. Right? So if exit 9 is next, was the next exit was exit 9. And we're going to assume that's the direction it was going in. So they was actually... It could have been near this bridge. Yeah, those are the trees. Remember the trees we just saw? Because that's not the bridge over there. I know how the bridge look. That's not the bridge. This could have been the bridge. Shout out to Cedar Ave. This could have been the bridge right there. That could have been the bridge. Let's look at the video again. That could have been the bridge. They go a brown building right there, and then is there a skyscraper over here, right there. I just was trying to show y'all the damn thing, and I don't even got the damn camera adjusted to the right people. Yo, look at that water, yo. That shit is crazy. Who's the idiot that's trying to drive through that? I'm not trying to drive through that. I'm not trying to drive through that. I don't know what to tell you. Now you good, D Vertical? You winning. You just helped out like hell. What up, Tariq Wilson? Haven't seen you in a while. How you doing, my brother? Copy. Yeah, I saw you sent some more. Hold on. Let's look. This is what's happening in the Bronx, yo. I'm not going home. If I got to get on the train like this, I'm not going home. I'm not getting submerged in that water so my freaking junk could be in that water. And nah, we not doing that. I'm not getting submerged in that water. If I go step in that water, I got to throw my shoes away. I'm not doing it. Wait, who's trying to get full cover? Oh, that's how the dude is throwing his car away? I don't know. I don't know how to explain how people aren't getting shot to death off of the third world situation. I don't know how to explain that. We got to look into that. Probably find out why that's happening. But yo, look at this. Niggas got fucking these things in the hood, yo. That guy's been having that damn thing sitting around in his garage. He's been waiting for this moment his whole life. Yeah, you could catch an STD in that water. You could catch something. I don't know what kind of TD it will be. Yeah, I'm not getting in that. Who the fuck is doing that? Just those guys. Not getting in that. Niggas gonna be like, yo, we got these STDs waters. We would like for you to be walking around in. Be like, yo, get the fuck out of here, homeboy. Sorry. Damn, D Vertical said he knew a kid who peed on the third rail and died. Why would he do that? Who bet him? I'm gonna get up out of here. Yeah, I think we all want to know what you're talking about, Bear. Be honest with you. I'm gonna call out the drops real quick. If anybody wants to just send a drop in right now before we get off the air because you've been waiting to see if the show was good enough to do a drop, but now you think, you know what, this might be good enough to do a drop. You could do a drop right now. We're waiting. Oh, well, we're not actually waiting, but I'm waiting for Bear to give a fucking answer to D Vertical because I'm curious about the shit too. Oh, something you know about. Did PayPal just change the way that they look? Power can be cut off, power department, but the trains, I think, are still working. I think that's what D Vertical was saying. The trains are still working. So how did they cut the power off and the trains are still working? I think that's what D Vertical was saying. D Vertical, is that what you're saying? I'm trying to get answers too. I'm trying to I'm trying to make sure that we understand what each other is saying. That's all. I think D Vertical was saying. Exactly. I think D Vertical was saying that the trains are still working. How they cutting off the power? I think Bear's just making stuff up at this time. Just don't mind him. He's okay. He's just a troll. He's usually in the graveyard. He don't know how to comment. Bear's usually in the graveyard. He don't know how to comment correctly. He alright. Don't worry about him. Just so we can be clear. Yeah, don't be. Not just thank you for see how people say things. He thought I was gonna bite. I didn't bite. I left it alone. Why don't we just do a real quick fact check? Can New York City subway cars generate their own power? Thank you, D Vertical. When people in the chat call out things that people were saying, that's I'm looking. I just hit the jump off to see if they could generate their own power. Bear. It says a few early subways use steam engines, but in most existing subways, the trains, tunnel lights, and station equipment is run by electricity. In the New York subway system, the third rail carries 625 volts of electricity. The original power lines required their own plant to operate. I don't see nowhere that it says that these trains could generate power on their own. I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm just saying that's not what we have here. I'll show y'all what I read. I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm not saying it's wrong, and people could say they do anything. Don't nobody know what anybody doing here. Okay, once again, I don't think you're understanding. Hold on. I don't think y'all understanding what D Vertical is saying. I don't think y'all understand what D Vertical is saying. I don't think you understand what he's saying. He's saying that the trains is literally still working in these stations that's flooded, just so we can be clear. D Vertical, is that what you're saying? Are you saying that the trains are still working in these stations that's flooded? Is that what you're saying? Because I don't know that to be true. Train cars have third rail shoes. Boom, there you go. That's the answer to the question. Myself myself says they don't generate their own power though. He said they generated their own power. You can't say he isn't actually lying. That's what you said. He says they generate their own power. I'm just saying. There are people going into the sub, just so we can be clear. There's people going into the subway. It looks like getting off of the train, and it's flooded. So, I mean, I'm going to show y'all again. This is somebody coming out of the station. We have to, I'm assuming that he's getting off of the train. Why would he walk down the water and then turn and come back? I'm assuming he's literally getting off the train. I'm assuming that the rest of the people right there is waiting for the train to get there for them to then walk through the water so they don't have to stand in the water the whole time waiting for the train. Yeah, there's a train moving in the background. Look at the light. And I saw a different clip with a train moving in the background. That's a fact. And there was another clip that I saw with the train moving in the background. Okay, nobody said that you said that, myself. But if you're going to come in here and say that I'm saying that you're saying things just so I have to keep stopping to say that I'm not saying that you're saying those things, I'm just going to stop reading your comments. But I'm not saying that you said what you're just saying that somebody is saying that you said. But if you're saying somebody else is saying that you said that thing, then okay, I get it. But I'm not saying that, so I don't know what you're talking about. D Vertical says, if the rail is underwater, that's as good as me dropping a plug in radio into the bath water. So I think D Vertical just proved that the trains are underwater and still running. Thank you for having proof, because if you didn't have proof, somebody would come in here and say that I don't respect their opinion and that I always got to be right. Oh, somebody else did say it? Copy. Beer says the station is flooded, but the tracks are not submerged. How? I'm not listening to Bear no more. You could go back and forth with him. I'm not reading his comments no more. He's either never been to New York City. He's never been to New York City. He lying. He lying. He lying. He never been to New York City. If you've been to New York City, you would never say that an underground station was flooded, but the trains was dry. He never been to New York City. He never been to New York City. Now you see why he's be in the graveyard. Now you see why he's always in the graveyard. Old Rule says, I could imagine that the inside of the train is full of water. Imagine being on the train and everything's dry and then all of a sudden the water just start rising. Like, what the fuck? The train is just moving and the water is rising, and the next thing you know, the water's like up to here and shit. And you holding kids over your head. People holding on to the damn bars like this with their legs and their feet up on the bars like this. Not to get wet. The water just rising. You think this is some motherfucking, what's the name of that, escape room? You don't know what's going on. Shout out to E-Dogs. E-Dogs said 45th. Big ups. BBN. That dude said that the station was flooded but the tracks wasn't submerged. What the fuck? The train's under the platform. Everybody knows this. But if y'all don't talk out and I'm the only one saying something, he's going to say I don't respect his opinion. Do you get it? Do you get what they do? That's literally what they do. They say shit that don't make no sense. And then when I point out how it don't make no sense and they can't argue no further, then they say, I always think I'm right. Then they say, I always think I'm right. I don't respect their opinion. Literally, that's what happens. That's why I'm always over here mind boggled why the people who fuck with me don't speak up. Thank you, D Vertical. Myself says railroad and MTA is different. I'm a train operator at Bear. Appreciate you. Salute. Thank you, man. That shit, like, y'all don't understand. Like, that's why this shit be fucking with me. I be sitting in here and I'm like, there's at least 5 or 6 people that's in here that said that they fuck with me and they fuck with me hard body. But y'all see this person coming in here, disrupting the chat, saying shit that's factually incorrect, and y'all niggas ain't saying shit. But as soon as we get off the line, y'all niggas gonna call me and tell me about how much you love me. That's a fact. Y'all see this shit all the time. You see it all the time. There's nothing I'm saying right now that's incorrect. Just let them keep saying the shit that don't make no sense. That's all you can do. Now you see, I'm not gonna kick him. He ain't say nothing to get kicked. Like, so keep talking your shit. You ain't say nothing to get kicked. Thank you for not doing that. I don't have a problem with people disagreeing with me. That's all a lie when people say that. I do not have a problem with that. Trying to tell you. That's the shit I be talking about. That's why I be like, what the fuck, yo? Yeah, D Vertical's actually an elevator guy. He works with elevators. So a lot of the shit that y'all talking about, he actually works in a field that is complementary. So nobody thinks you work for any kind of train service, Bear. Everybody thinks you're lying. Nobody thinks you're doing any of those things, Bear. Just so we can be clear. I'll show D Vertical jump off. D Vertical want me to show you his page. He works as an elevator operator. He works as an elevator operator. For real, for real. I pulled up on a nigga at his job before. This is a fact. D Vertical, you don't... Okay. You took down all of your fucking elevator operating shit, nigga. You got just your regular... You got just your regular post. He an elevator operator, though. I pulled up on him at his job. And he usually have posts of him at work. DM me a picture of you at work, nigga. This is all other shit. You don't got no work photos here. You got your bike shit. He a bike nigga. He got all his bike shit on here. Oh, the story? Copy. I got your story. There go D Vertical right there. D. Somebody's going to take these pictures and do weirdo shit with them. Look at D Vertical. Living the life. He's over here having margaritas with his fam. Eating good food. Nigga, I don't want to see all of this shit. Oh, hell doing. Eating good food. I guess I do want to see some of this shit. Let's go. Shout out to D Vertical. Hold on, let's see. Boom, boom. Now you prove you work for the MTA, homie. This is him proving he works on elevators. You prove you work in the fucking MTA, nigga. Cutting trees off of the tracks ain't working for the... If you cutting trees off the tracks, that don't mean you know shit about how the power work. Just so we could be clear. That's him proving he an elevator operator. You prove something about yourself, homie. Oh, now we want him to prove what he do. We crazy. Oh, man, y'all want me to show y'all I know what I'm talking about? Y'all crazy. Y'all want me to prove that I'm not lying? Oh, man, you guys are crazy. That's what Bear's doing. Oh, man. That's what Bear's doing. Oh, man, you guys. Oh, you want me to prove I'm not lying to you guys? You guys are crazy. That's what Bear's doing right now. Yo, let's get some drops for Bear. Anybody want to do a $5 drop for Bear? Anybody want to smack a hater? Or, well, Bear's not hating right now, but anybody want to smack Bear? You do a $5 drop right now to the Cash App. Only the ones to the Cash Apps is going to be giving Bear a smack. Because we loving Bear right now. Shout out to Bear. We not mad at you, my brother. But you might need a couple of smacks. You might need a smack here and a smack there. Also, Bear, if you want to smack any of these rat bastards back, you can. Just so we can be clear on this. Mary Jones says, so because he works for elevators, he know about the third rail. I'm going to assume you don't know how electrical shit work. And that's why you ask such a stupid question. This nigga cuts down trees off of the train. He knows shit about electricity and you think he knows about the third rail. A guy that actually works on elevators who has complementary equipment and complementary parts that do similar things, you don't believe that guy. But you believe the guy that cuts trees off of the tracks about how the power work. Nobody got time for you, Mary Jones. Nobody got time for you. Shout out to D Vertical with the $4.99 slap. D Vertical said, I see a hater. He over there. He looks like a whole bear. You come over here and you gonna get slapped. To and fro, you motherfucker. Be prepared. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Smack. I didn't say shit. D Vertical says, I work with 240 VDC, trained like Jack said, has over 500 volts. They don't understand. Do you I keep trying to tell you. I'm not talking about Bear specifically. I think the other individual don't even know Bear. I think they just jumped in to try to just, I think the other individual might just be one of the random trolls, the regular trolls. But like I keep trying to tell y'all, all they do is say shit that is a lie and don't make no sense. And then when I say that what they're saying ain't the truth, they say that I don't respect their opinion, or they say that I always think I'm right. Do you understand? A third rail can electrocute. It's been covered. Too many people died in the 80s. Yeah, a lot of people died in the 80s on the third rail. That's a fact. E-Dog said it's not the volts that kill you, it's the amps. I don't know but so much about electricity. So you guys is going to have to... So this is on you. Look, working on some stuff right there. That looks like that stuff involves electricity. It looks like he has to know about electrical power plants type stuff. D Vertical. There he go in the elevator that he probably just worked on. D Vertical. And it looks like he got some Yeezys on because them shits look terrible. Are those Yeezys? I'm definitely going to make fun of whatever shoes those are. Those Yeezys. They're not Yeezys. They're not Yeezys. But I want people to say, God dang it. Y'all can't see them shits. Them dudes don't want to beef. They don't got no money. They can't do a petty war. D Vertical want a petty war. D Vertical, could you join the green team? Do that. Could you become a bag swinger today, Mr. D Vertical? We need you back at the bag swinger status, my brother. Because when you green and you up in here and you telling people about the shit they talking about, it just feels a little bit different. Now you understand what I'm saying? That's why when people keep trying, that's why when people say I'm never blaming my admins for nothing. I just want to be clear on it. I'm not blaming none of my admins for nothing. I'm not shooting shots at none of my admins. But everything that D Vertical just did is what my admins is supposed to be doing. I just want to be clear on this. D Vertical, become a bag swing. I'm going to make you admin right now. Jump to bag. All of my admins should be bag swingers. I'm going to show y'all something real quick. This is my bag swinger list. All of my admins should be bag swingers. That should be their default. Just so we could be clear. Shout out to everybody who's a bag swinger. I was about to make you an ad, my dude, because that's the only. Dog Soldier does it. I'm not saying my admins don't do it. Let's just be clear on this. I'm not shooting at nobody. But what I'm explaining is the thing that D Vertical just did when somebody came in here and spoke about something they don't know fucking nothing about. That's what the admins are supposed to be doing. My admins do a good job. I'm just saying, I'm explaining. I'm not shooting no shots at nobody. I know everything I say people are going to take the wrong way. I'm not shooting at shots at nobody. Nobody's paying you to be an admin. I'm never paying anyone to be an admin. Never. What will happen though is when we come into the bucks and when we start making some real money, then opportunity is going to be there for admins. You did go MIA for a while, but you here now. You here now. Shout out to James S. James S go at niggas that be talking crazy. Shout out to Liberty Hazelton. Liberty Hazelton be going at. I seen Liberty Hazelton. I remember Liberty Hazelton going. I remember all of my admins going at people that be going crazy. What I'm saying is there be some days where niggas don't say shit. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Every single which one of my admins have at one point or another went at some niggas that talk crazy. Now you good, D Vertical, don't worry about it. Only reason why I gotta talk like this is because people be fucking in conversations with niggas that don't like me. And they be allowing for those people to be earwigs and seep into their head and they just start believing shit that ain't true. And so it makes it impossible for me to have communication with my team. It's impossible. What the fuck are you, Vito? You a mortician? The fuck is fucking Vito? Are you the fucking coroner? What are you? Vito, what are you, a coroner? And after somebody's passed away, they're not a person anymore. They're a body. Appreciate you, D Vertical. I just got dumb problems, man. Like all of my problems and all of my issues is stupid. Just absolutely stupid. I don't know no other way to explain them. They just be stupid. So it'd be annoying to me. You understand what I'm saying? Like a lot of times people come to me with like some shit that they got a problem with. The shit just be annoying because I be looking at them like, I don't think that's a good reason to be upset. Not because I did it, just in general. I just don't think it's a good reason to be upset. What else y'all want to talk about? I think we're having a good show today. I'm enjoying myself. I'm going to let the show go a little bit longer. Somebody came in, trolled, and didn't get kicked. Could we stop pretending like I kick everybody that come in and troll? What up? Elements Games. He says, just tuning in. So if Cass Co-Defendant pleaded guilty, you think he's talking? Alright, let's get back to that. But I just want to be clear about something. We just had people come in here and troll. Nobody got kicked. Once again, people don't get kicked for trolling. People get kicked for disrespect and holding the chat up and talking about and trying to throw the fucking and trying to fuck the show up. People get kicked for that. People get kicked for just coming in and lying about facts and trying to mislead people. You understand what I'm saying? And if I don't have people that could come in and help mitigate those situations, I gotta kick that person. I don't got no choice. Because what they're going to do, they're going to keep coming into the chat and giving bad information. And then what happened? People going to go to other people's channels and be like, yo, BBN said this and BBN said that. And they were wrong. And then it would be a factual thing. It wouldn't be a them lying thing. Oh, you're a sidewalk executive. Okay. I forgot who Vito. Shout out to Vito. I'm going to be quiet. These subs need to hold it down, not just admins. 100% agree with you. 100% agree with you. Daryl Jenkins says if you get kicked, come back with a 2.0. Do that. And he's also a 2.0, as you can tell. And I freed everybody out of the jail, so he just prefers to use 2.0 at this point. Shout out to that shit. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes if I see a 2.0 on somebody else's channel, like if I go somewhere and I see a 2.0 in somebody else's comment section, I'm like, yeah, I know where that came from. Whenever you go anywhere, if you ever see a 2.0 in any other chat, you know where it came from. We started a thing. We started a lot of shit on YouTube. For real, for real. We started a lot of shit. That's how come I know that the channel gets suppressed on purpose, so other people can steal the shit and then they could blow it. Thank you, D Vertical. I'm not talking bad about nobody else. I'm gonna explain something to y'all. The main problem I have is I can't talk good about nobody because other people be in their feelings. So I just said something good about D Vertical. So on a normal day, I'm going to get about 5 or 6 texts from individuals that now is saying I didn't say enough good stuff about them. Like, that's the shit that happened to me. Yeah, I could respect a 2.0. I could respect the 2.0. I could respect the 2.0 better than somebody that just get kicked and come back and make a different name. I don't know what you're talking about, but we could get on that. Black-owned company. Are we trying to promote them? We could get on that. Oh yes, I know which bad company you talking about. Yeah, they about to sell out. You sent me a link where? Where did you send the link to? He said he sent me a link. Where did you send the link to? You saying you sent me a link. Tell me exactly where you sent the link to. And what this link for? I don't just answer links. What is this link for? I see you. I see that this is you. Hold on. Bear, I see this is you. I'll hit the link. I'm hitting the link. We go to Chrome. My Chrome has protection, virus protection. You sent me a link to your page is blocked. Okay, I'm gonna follow you, right? But I swear to God, I'm gonna follow you. Your page is you gotta hit so I can register. So I'm gonna follow you, right? Boom. I just followed you, right? Boom. No, I got it. You gotta unblock your page. I just followed you. Go accept. If it's some bullshit, I'm unfollowing immediately. I'm just gonna tell you. Yeah, they sold out immediately. As soon as they took that picture of Beyonce, them niggas is sold out. Daryl Jinx says, my other account is still in the graveyard. I don't know. I might let everybody back out the graveyard this month. I don't know what I'm going to do as far as that is concerned. I've been thinking about it. Dude, I need you to accept. Okay, he's accepted. Now he's showing us where he's at. Okay, now you show us you working with power. So this is where he works at. Okay, but this is not the MTA, homie. Homie, this ain't the MTA. Homie, this ain't the MTA. This ain't the MTA. Why do you think this is the MTA? This ain't the MTA. Hey. Hey. Yeah, but homie, this ain't the MTA. What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, we don't know what he's doing there. He's just there. But I'm not even going to get into that part. I'm saying this ain't the MTA. No, this ain't the subway system in New York City. He playing with word games. Metro North is not the fucking subway in New York City in the Bronx, nigga. You playing with words. You can fool niggas that ain't in the Bronx. You can fool people not from New York City. You can fool all of them. They don't know no better. But anybody from New York City knows that the Metro North is not the subway. You can fool all of them people. You can't fool other people who know. What the hell? Now do you see what I go through? Now do you see what I go? So everybody that just agreed with him, you're all idiots. He's not necessarily an idiot. He was just trying to get over on us. What are these? What is these? I'm going to show them. He didn't say nothing, but I'm going to show this. What is you showing us? What are you showing us, D? It's moving too quick for the phone to adjust. It just moved too quick, so the phone's not going to be able to adjust. Oh, that's your route sheet. The phone ain't going to be able to adjust. So let me save it and see if I could. Okay. Yeah, so come on, stop. No. We was talking about the subway being submerged in water, nigga. You don't even work on the subway. Get out of here. Yeah, Mary was the only one that agreed. Mary got kicked though, I think. Shout out to Mary. I tell you what, Vito Corleone, you rolling in it. Why don't you do a $10 drop right now, my brother? You rolling in it. You don't got to do no $10 drop. You can keep doing whatever you doing. Who you calling a goofy, nigga? Oh, somebody called you a goofy. Goofy, Metro North for Connecticut and the likes, thus being called Metro North. Metro North goes all the way up and down the eastern seaboard, basically. But the difference between Metro North and the subway is, and the biggest difference is, Metro North is basically an outside station. All of the Metro Norths are basically outside. You understand what I'm saying? They're outside. The subway is underground. You're enclosed. They're two totally different situations. Yeah, let's not call people names, though. Yeah, we're not calling him a goofy. We're not calling niggas names. No. We're not calling niggas names. I'm going to put you on a timeout. You my admin and all. Appreciate you, Prince Stuart Mir, but you're going to eat this timeout for calling him a goofy. Boom. You know I still love you, brother. You're going to eat that timeout, though. He calling that nigga name. He is pretty goofy what he's saying. No, I ain't gonna lie. You ain't 100% wrong. Nope, don't believe you. You think that a subway station submerged in water and the train isn't. I don't believe you. No matter how true what you saying is, I don't believe it. Oh, so you work on the train also is what you're saying. Yeah, nobody believes that, just so we can be clear. Yeah, no hard feelings, Bear, but nobody believes that you're from the Bronx and you think that a subway that's submerged in water, a subway submerged in water, but the train isn't. The train in the third rail isn't. Nobody believes you. I'm sorry. I'm not even saying, I don't know. You could be telling the 100% truth. I'm just saying, don't nobody believe you. Don't nobody that's been in the... Anybody here from the Bronx believe him that he's from the Bronx when he says that a subway could be totally submerged in water, but the train won't be. That's what he said earlier. The train won't be underwater, but the whole subway is going to be underwater. Who believes that Bear's from the Bronx? You believe Bear's from the Bronx, you think he capping. I'll just let them answer. How about that? That's all I'm asking. Who believes that Bear's from the Bronx after him saying that the subway could be submerged in water? This is submerged. You could play with words all you want with people that don't know no better. You insult yourself when you attempt to insult somebody's intelligence or somebody's understanding that is knowledgeable. You insult yourself. That's submerged. D Vertical says, I believe I seen Bear in the streets. Really? Shout out to Bear then. Just so y'all know, if you stand in the train tracks, I've stood in the train tracks. If you stand in the train tracks, the train shit is like this. The platform is up here. I'm 5'10", 5'9", 5'10". When I stand in the platform, the train is like this. At least it feels like it's like this. It feels like it's like that. D Vertical said 4 feet. So that means it'll be like this. And then now you got to add another 2-3 feet of water? And you don't think that's submerged? He said he's from 149th in Mount Haven. There is no 149th in Mount Haven. I saw that. I didn't want to. That's why I said the thing I said. There is no 149th in Mount Haven, homie. What the fuck? Let me show y'all where 149th is, and I'm going to show y'all where Mount Haven is. Hold on. Just so we can be clear on this. I guess it is in 149th in Mount Haven. Hold on. We might not be able to laugh at him over this. Yeah, but he's not from the Bronx. Nobody says that. Who the fuck says 149th in Mount Haven? Who the fuck says that? Who says that? When did you live in the Bronx? When you was like 6? When did you live in the Bronx? When you was like 6 or 7 or some shit? No, I went for. I was thinking about. I'm gonna tell you what I was thinking of real quick, so y'all can see I wasn't bullshitting. What's this area called? I'm gonna tell y'all what I was talking about real quick. Hold on. I'm gonna show y'all what I was talking about. Wow, I got confused for a second. Hold on. Let me put the screen back up so y'all can see what I'm doing. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you why I got confused. train MTA 4 line. Oh, whoops. All right, so Matt, let me show you why I got confused. I was thinking of Mount Eden. That's why I was confused. I was thinking of Mount Eden. So I fucked up. I was wrong. I was thinking of Mount Eden, not Mount Heaven. I was thinking of Mount Eden. Just so we can be clear. I wasn't just saying he was wrong. Yeah, I was thinking of Mount Eden. See, he got it. I was confusing with Mount Eden. I was thinking of Mount Eden. That's a fact. They also call it the hub. Morrisania. I used to live in Morrisania. That's 161st Street area. 161st Street, Park Avenue area. Anyway, I'm about to let y'all go. Let's call out these drops real quick. I hope everybody enjoyed themselves today. I enjoyed myself. I think we had a pretty good show today. Oh, shit. That's not supposed to be in that screen. Sorry about that. Let's call out these drops real quick. If anybody else got a drop that they want to be called out for this particular show, so we could call out your name tonight, send it now. Shout out to world famous Peter Method with the $11 drop. Shout out to Dog Soldier with the $11 drop. Shout out to OGK Network with the $2 drop. And shout out to D Vertical with the $4.99 drop. Definitely appreciate you guys. I might open up and let everybody out of the thing again. It depends on how many shows we have where there's not too much craziness going on. When we're having shows where there's not that much craziness going on, I'm way more open to opening up the graveyard. When we're having shows that is constantly being mad disruptions, people doing weirdo shit, then I don't really care to open up the graveyard. We gonna That's a fact. He said, you know I'm from the hood if I know about the Cowboys. That's a fact. I don't know what's going on with this Bitcoin. I'm looking at this Bitcoin right now. Shout out to Styles P. I can't play the song because I'm going to get hit with a copyright infringement. But shout out to Styles P. Everybody go check out Styles P newest joint. It's called Ghostin'. It dropped today. It dropped Friday. It dropped midnight. Everybody go check out Styles P new album called Ghostin'. I've been posting it on our BBN Instagram for the last couple of days. Go check it out. Go checking it out. I've been posting it for the last couple of days. With that being said, yo, look, I love you guys. Please, everybody, go do good in the world. You understand? You understand what I'm saying? Let's go do good in the world. We want to feel good, and the easiest way to feel good is by being nice to people. This is a fact. You good, Prince Suamir? We about to bounce. It's about to be the end of the show. Everybody wants to feel good. The easiest way to feel good is to laugh. Is to laugh. You understand what I'm saying? So, pardon me, the easiest way to feel good about yourself is to help other people feel good also. So it could be a reciprocal thing. So let's help other people feel good. When we're helping other people be the best person that they could be, in that moment, we being the best person that we could be. So go out there and be great. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag booms. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I get on this one. I'm out.
Somebody already got kicked. Dope. Somebody already got kicked. Dope.
Say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing and get thrown out the conversation. Throw up 2 fingers and tell them, please don't keep the drama away. Bye. Donate to the cause and hit the cash app. And if you ain't got it, them likes are free. Go and smash that. BBN, hit that with a hashtag. Sick with the content, come around and need a hazmat. Jack Frost, yeah, you dudes need to back off. He got the work around here, yeah, we all tip our hats off. Keep the same name, that's what you point for. But if you coming back in, put a 2.0. Big bags, and you asking what they heavy for. Foot and ass be going hella crazy with the petty wars. Good conversation, that's what we be really ready for. Conversation like being on the bottom of a heavy whore. Nah. Why niggas be like that? I unsubscribe and tell them, yo, hey, I'll be right back. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing.
Yeah, bags. We just kicked that guy straight out the door. We don't got time for that. We hold those over here. Who the fuck is that dude? Hold on. Can we get bags in the chat? Y'all don't see it, but somebody got hit with bags. Can we get all the bags?